Track 1.9, Unit 2, Lesson 1, Activity 3. Monday, the 22nd of January.
It was very cold this morning. There was ice on the inside of the windows. The servants made a fire for me in the bedroom. I had to wear 3 jackets, but I was still freezing. It was dark too. I needed 2 candles to write this diary entry.
Wednesday, the 7th of February.
Most people haven't got a clock or a watch because they're very expensive. Last night, the cat woke me up. I didn't know what time it was. Then I heard the night watchman shouting, 1 o'clock on a cold and windy night. This morning, I bought my very first watch, so now I'll always know the time.
Friday, the 16th of March.
I can't see very well, so yesterday I bought a pair of glasses. I took the boat to my office and I could see all the ships on the River Thames. There were lots of ships, so it was difficult to get to work. The river didn't used to be so busy, but I'm so pleased that I can see clearly again.
Friday, the 15th of June.
Today, I bought Elizabeth a very expensive necklace. It cost £4. Mr. Hales is coming to paint her portrait today. He's an artist, but he used to work in my office. I'm worried because Elizabeth's false teeth are very uncomfortable. She'll have to sit for hours while Mr. Hales paints her portrait. I hope she doesn't look unhappy.
Sunday, the 2nd of September.
The servants woke me up early this morning. There's a great fire in the city of London. It was an emergency, so I rode my horse into the city to speak to the king. They used to build houses here with stone. Now they use wood, so the fire is growing very quickly. Soldiers are pulling down houses in front of the fire, but it's still moving very fast.
Monday, the 4th of September.
Elizabeth and I were worried that our house was going to burn down, so this afternoon we took our possessions outside and hid them. One of my most expensive possessions is a block of Parmesan cheese from Italy. We dug a hole in the garden and buried the cheese so no one can steal it. I hope it stays safe.
Track 1.10, Unit 2, Lesson 4, Activity 1.
Hi, Grandpa. Can I ask you some questions about when you were little?
Yes, of course.
Where did you used to live?
I used to live in a cottage in the countryside.
Did you used to have servants?
No, we didn't. I used to help with the chores.
What chores did you used to do?
I used to tidy up and vacuum the carpets.
Did you used to study maths at school?
Yes, I did. But we used to do it in our heads. We didn't used to have calculators.
Wow! Poor you.
Track 1.11, Unit 2, Lesson 5, Activities 2 and 3.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tyneham Village School. My name's Martha, and I'm your guide for the afternoon. This used to be the school for Tyneham Village. The school only had one classroom. All the pupils studied together in the same classroom. The pupils were 4 to 14 years old, and they all came from villages near here. In those days, people used to walk a lot. Some pupils used to walk 10 kilometres to get to school.
Oh, wow.
And then they walked 10 kilometres home again. Look around the classroom and you can see that it's very different from classrooms today.
How many pupils were at the school?
There were about 30 pupils and there was only one teacher.
Did they used to have electricity?
No, they didn't. There was no electricity, so it was very dark in winter. The only light came from oil lamps, like this one here.
Did they used to have heating?
Yes, they did. They used to burn wood on a fire, but there was only one fire, so it was often freezing in the classroom.
Did they used to have computers?
No, they didn't. There were no computers in those days. They used to write with pen and ink. Now, if you follow me, we'll go outside into the school garden and have a look around.